Men were ripped up into the black sky.
No. Shut it down. We've already got a Wick. Thank you. On tonight's Kurt's Widow's Bay Blurbs. What up, lunatics? Kurt Money here with my thoughts on the penultimate episode of Widow's Bay Season 1, Emergency Shelter, which is what I'll require a week from now when we're out of New Widow's Bay. Let the blurbs begin. Blurb number 1. You hate this CRT? Yeah, you know me. This episode was under 30 minutes long. Unacceptable. We're cutting to black at 29:39, okay? And you could feel it coming too. I hate this shot right here. This slow pull out. This is textbook end of the episode language. And I friggin' hated it. Now, if my tracking site is to be believed, the finale is going to be 49 minutes, which in Kurt Cave parlance is a boom. This is the problem when you just keep bringing bangers week in and week out. We don't want it to end. And boy, are we building towards that. Tom finally sounding the horn.
Hit the siren.
What he refused to do in the first step. He says, go ahead, fire it up, everybody to the shelter.
Now, you'll be refunded by your accommodations for tonight.
That money's already spent. Okay?
Someone's got to take that B&B off Kurt's hands. All right, dude, Kurt, from one Kurt to another, you're miserable, my guy. All right? You got to unload this thing. You need to work at like a fireworks store or something. You were so passionate about defending them. Blurb number 2, Rosemary the Seer. We all wanted a Rosemary app, and I feel this is as close as we're going to get. And I feel like this is plenty.
Oh, Kenny.
Everybody stay back. Tom?
And if I'm in Tom's shoes, I'm finally seeing why he's got so little patience for Rosemary. She is the most stubborn person on the island.
Maybe if we both grab a side, we can...
Back off, Kenny. Might have spinal damage. Can't move him.
You'd think the most stubborn would be Wick. Nah, but he's a kitten in her presence. Look at him sitting there quietly for this island family tree breakdown, which I assume he's already heard, right? So this is his second go-round. He does not want to cross Rosemary. Oh my God, this fan bit and how Rosemary's like, nope, turn it off. I can't hear myself think.
No, I can't hear. I can't hear. Okay.
And this is the second hilarious fan bit. You'll remember in episode 2, the AC did not work in the captain's suite, but it does come equipped with climate control.
There's no AC, but she did put a fan on the desk for climate control.
So yeah, if I'm Tom, I got zero patience for Rosemary. But if I'm me, and I am indeed Kurt Money of Kurt Money's Mind Grapes, I friggin' love Rosemary for this, taking us through every step, every branch of this family tree.
And when he grows up, he won't be shooting blanks. He is a stud.
Because you know what this is, right? This here is a roadmap for a multi-season run of Widow's Bay.
Get on with it. Please.
Season 2 hasn't been announced yet, but when it is, I wouldn't mind having to solve this murder mystery she's pitching. There's a lot of stuff to go into.
And a daughter with a bunch of kids who died. It's a great murder mystery.
All right, I got more in Season 2 and what it could or should look like, but more on that later. Blurb number 3, put Patty in charge. Not only is she the final girl in my heart, just run! But I think forget about being sheriff. Let's make her mayor, or both. Like, we were all pro Patty before she took down the boogeyman. But now she's got a confidence about her, and I'm like, here for it? I'm like, listening to Patty, dopes.
Why are you even asking that?
You know why.
I hope to hell not.
I'm also here for not switching on a dime your theories about life and death just because bloodthirsty Wick is willing to do the dirty work, okay?
It needs to end. Don't try to drag it out. I can make it quick, peaceful.
Tom, when he first hears about this genealogy thing, he's like, well, we can't round them all up and kill them, okay? Let's not even think about it.
And then what? We round them up?
And then one long, smoky story later, and he's all like, okay, take her out. Let's get her, Ruth, you're out of here. My son's got a game to catch.
But there are hundreds of lives at stake, and one of them is my son.
And that justifies murder.
But I'm proud of Evan, and I'd just like to say so, because he is being extremely cooperative and staying there and promising to stay put. Okay, I love this. Keep it up, bud. Blurb number 4, Garrett the Great. I love that even though shit's about to hit the fan, right? Like, we are building up to a climax here. Lives are in danger, and the show still manages to squeak in like a gut-busting scene where I'm trying to catch my breath from laughing so hard, and it's serving the plot while they're doing it. Thanks to that pesky starter again. And we all know where that's at.
Garrett, I'm looking right now. I don't see... Oh, all right, listen to me. We need your starter for the old generator.
God, Tom driving out there. Now I get why he's so pissed that Garrett was taking his bike last time, right?
Oh no.
Anyway, Tom driving up there, hopping the fence, climbing the steps, and then realizing he's not there, and he left to go find him.
No!
Oh my God, this killed me. And then the cherry on top, the peak of me losing it this was the binoc POV as it slowly reveals Garrett on the other side doing the same thing. Dude, his slow wave killed me.
Garrett!
Blurb number 5. Wick's got me worried. It's the bloodlust I'm concerned about. He really, really wants to take a shotgun to the back of Ruth's head. And it's alarming, okay? It's alarming. Like he's thought about it before.
It's barbaric.
The kind thing to do. She wouldn't see it coming.
Everybody in the town's in the shelter, right? We know from the first step that somewhere below that is the chair floor. Now, I mistakenly thought it was an electric chair. When I see it again, I feel like it's just a chair you get strapped to while whatever climbs out of that hatch and gets their grub on. I say we threaten Wick with that. We say, we're going to pop you in there if you don't stop looking at the back of Ruth's head, licking your lips, and like petting your shotgun. And I think it's safe to say Rosemary's packing as well. I'm assuming as much when she threatens Wick with castle doctrine.
You need to learn to knock, cowboy. This is the castle doctrine town.
A real thing that I looked up, and it's basically a medieval stand your ground, which feels like something Rosemary would be into.
I can't say that now?
It's also funny because her desk is in a shared office room, okay? I'm not sure Wick has to knock to enter Rosemary. Blurb number 6, damn the dog. Am I going too far if I blame his appetite for why the sheriff is stuck on this island? If he hadn't gone in for that tasty dog, he would not have been sent to the hospital. He would not have been delayed his exit of the island with his pregnant wife. I don't know. If he said no to that dog, just went straight home, maybe he wouldn't be in this situation. And that's probably why he's fighting so hard and does not buy it that ferry's not going to pick him up. I love his plan to go out there and just do him himself.
I know how to operate a boat.
And I love the line from Wick. Yeah, he scares me, but this is a pretty good line. And this is about the only time this episode where he's like on the level is he said something I wouldn't need to hear another word.
That boat came here on a boat.
Done, dude. Perfect. Say no more. So while I feel bad that the sheriff didn't make it and he's stuck with the rest of us, I do love that this show is bulletproof when it comes to naysayers who love to watch a thriller or horror and go, well, why don't you just do this? Why don't you just leave? He tried to just do all of those things. And guess what? Still didn't work. Now we all gotta fight this curse. But your wife is safe, and it's not like her water's gonna break or anything.
What's wrong, hon?
Maybe it's just Braxton Hicks.
Blurb number 7, Sarah the Savior. Not quite. Love that Betty Gilpin's back on my screen. Okay, loved seeing her. Still stuck on that dinghy and still blissfully unaware of the horror. She is but minutes away from witnessing whenever they cross the lines of the Widow's Bay and those kids start turning to dust one by one.
What's happening to me?
So this was a nice surprise, but now that I know that she's in this ep, I feel like we are owed her to come back next week and see her face when her 4 passengers suddenly just become piles of dust. Okay, I've got to see that. And we know Betty Gilpin can deliver that reaction. We know she can. Let her do it. But on a more serious note, please bow your heads for blurb number 8, In Memoriam. We've lost a lot of real ones this year on TV. Carol's wife, Louie, and now the shaman. Poor shaman. Why'd you have to go back for those socks, dude? Leave them! I need these! Although, you know what? We see him get picked up by the twister, right? But we don't see him land. So, is there a possibility that this is a premature memoriam? He survives because he lands in a tree or something. I'd buy that. Or better yet, was somehow saved by the amount of tube socks he packed. That would also work for me. You know what's not working for me is what happened this morning on YouTube. Okay, bear with me here. It's a little sidetrack, but it's truly terrifying. Someone commented about the shaman on episode 6. And YouTube, like all major companies now, they want to force AI options down your throat. They're like, hey, just reply this. You don't have to do anything. Well, I'm never clicking them, but they force me to read them. And in this shaman comment from episode 6, by the way, the suggested response is, hopefully you've got better luck on the island than he did. Crying, laughing emoji. What? I'm sorry, YouTube, suggested reply, but how the hell do you know that? That's in reference to an episode that had not aired yet. This was Thursday morning, okay? Episode 9 has not dropped. Now, is it because I have to watch my early access in a browser window? Is it like listening to that and processing plot? This just seems so across the line and somehow terrifies me, and I don't know what to do with it, to be honest. I just want to go on the record that it's scary.
Sure was damp today.
Blurb number 9, Rewatch, Reward. Next week's the finale, and I suggest you start from the top and binge them all down again, okay? It's gonna have multiple payoffs. One, because it's funny as hell, and I can't believe how many funny parts did not make a blurb because there's too many of them to count, okay? For instance, Kathy saying, hey squad, to the table.
Hey, squad. How do you feel about dessert?
That didn't make a blurb. Should have. But also, there are countless payoffs waiting for you. Like, notice how Tom and Rosemary's first interaction, Rosemary is dying to talk about a genealogy thing. And Tom is begging her not to go into any detail, which she does.
Apparently there's no age limit on syphilis.
Jesus Christ.
Guy says he's a quarter Cherokee. I ran his genealogy.
Did you talk to Mitch?
And now Tom's forced to do just that again.
Who is it?
Have a seat.
God damn it, Rosemary, we don't have time for this. Tell me who it is.
And hey, this is Rosemary's app, right? So she just looks at that chair like, sit your ass down, dude. We're going to talk about every branch of this family tree. And if Rosemary's got an opinion, an unfounded opinion, on any of these families, she's going to let it rip.
Two of the siblings took up with each other, which is their business as far as I'm concerned, unless they have children. In this case, they did.
Also, the historical society scene in the first one. You'll see in the background, the friggin' boogeyman mask! Pre-break-in. We know what fate awaits that baby. Thank you, Patricia. So, Ruth's fate, next step, needs to be still breathing. This show's not going to go that dark to have Tom purposely kill her to save the town. It's just not going to happen.
No.
I think the darkest it could get is if Tom resolves to kill Ruth, but by the time he gets over there, she's already croaked from natural causes or something. I could see this show doing that. And, you know, it would make sense, too, because we remember in the first step, she tells Tom, my only struggle is getting to the office.
Ruth, may I offer you a ride tonight?
Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah.
It's the mornings that are hard.
And now we're here, it's like Tom was destined to give her a ride. So while yes, I do think there's a reality where Ruth is dead and the town is saved, whoopee. I don't want anything to do with that ending. I don't want to solve the problem here. You know what they always say, solve the curse, end the show. No thank you.
That's not a saying.
The outcome I'm voting for is that Patricia finally gets through to Tom, and they let Ruth live out her years peacefully, as they patiently wait for that day to come, when Ruth crosses over, which, if we're lucky, won't happen until like season 10 or something. Because this sounds like an excellent setup to a long-running show. Am I right? Only about 4 people know that as soon as Ruth dies, the curse is lifted. It'd be hilarious to watch them have to keep their mouths shut, as some of them impatiently wait for Ruth to finally kick the bucket. And that right there sounds like an amazing runner to have through the show, of like, Ruth is almost about to die, time after time, as Wick and Tom are like not gonna stop her from walking into that pothole. Or she gets food poisoning from Kathy's service, etc.
Hey, squad.
I think that could be some fun. Or, hey, dare Ruth to spend some time in the captain's suite. That'll speed up the process a little bit.
I thought we said 10 seconds.
Well, that was 10. How long do you think you were in there?
You see, all perfectly dark and funny paths for this show to go down that guarantees us an infinite number of Widow's Bay episodes. And let's be honest, when it comes down to it, isn't that what we're all after? What I'm after is future Kurt editing this episode pronto and posting it, because that is the goalpost. As soon as he does that, I'll be allowed to open this box. You know what's in here, right? Only a 4K of the Burbs with 2 new commentaries in 4K. BT dubs.
The Burbs.
So future Kurt, do your thing. Okay, don't be popping in here and adding time, okay? Just let this video end so we can party, okay? To Bitbo. The end. It's over. I said it. To Bit...